in our top story tonight, Buganda Road Court Grade 1 Magistrate Gladys Kamasanyu has handed an 18-year jail sentence to Makerere University researcher Dr. Stella Nyanzi. Nyanzi was, however, sentenced in absentia after she was whisked away from the video conferencing hall at Ruzira for insulting the magistrate. Meanwhile, Nyanzi will serve only 9 months out of the 18 sentenced after the magistrate subtracted the 9 months she had so far spent on remand.
Olunaku olwaleero Stella Nyanzi lwabadde alina okuddayo mu kkooti yawali ku Buganda Road okuwulira ekibonerezo kye ekigenda okumusalirwa nga yabadde yasingiddwa omusango olunaku olwajjo. Wabula ono n'omulamuzi Gladys Kamasanyu teberabyeko mu bwenyi anti bakozesezza ebyuma bikalimagezi ng'eno Dr. Nyanzi gy'asinzidde okuvuma n'okuvoola omulamuzi era ng'aweereddwa ekibonerezo nga taliwo. Ono aweereddwa emyezi 18 wabula ng'agenda kusibibwako emyezi 9 gyokka kubanga emyezi 9 emirala yagimala nga ali ku alimanda. Katubirabe mu bujjuvu.
Stella Nyanzi Muganda okuvedane eryona ine kwanga Buganda yamani wanyo ekwanga lyaffe kwetololesi yona
Let's have some order, please.
Case number 115/2018. Uganda versus Stella Nyanzi.
Uganda. Is this the sort of justice that works for us? A magistrate who is too cowardly to call my complainant. Look at you. Look at you.
We are going to ask you to excuse us. This is a courtroom and there must be some order. Ensure the most appropriate sentence as opposed to the fine, which will not occasion any impact on the convict who is up to this level very unremorseful. I found the sentence of 18 months imprisonment the most appropriate. In the instant case, I know that the convict has been on remand for 9 months, although by choice still she refused to apply for bail at all. However, it is her right that the said period be deducted from the custodial term set by court, and hence she serves the balance of the period, which is a period of 9 months. And in this matter, therefore, the convict is hereby sentenced to an imprisonment term of 9 months.
Singa yabadde wano na bino byonna tebyandibadde. Yabadde eri ng'arwana nga bamukuba nga yeeyambula ndowooza byonna mwabirabye singa bamuleese abantu nga bwe bazze basuubira kubanga twabadde wano jjo ne batusuubiza nti bajja kumukomyawo olwaleero ne batamukomyawo kyekireese obuvuyo bwonna obubaddewo n'ekirala okukwata obudde omulamuzi oyo takwata budde kati watuukira obutakwata obudde abantu nga batabusa.
I've arrested six suspects, and we are going to charge them with 1 assault, 2 malicious damage, and 3 contempt of court of government. So they interfered with the proceedings, and thereby that's why we are charging them with the contempt of.
All right, away from that, the State Minister for Lands, Honorable Persis Namuganza, has been ordered by court to appear in dock by Monday, or else criminal charges will be issued against her. The minister was seen in dock this Tuesday and was ordered to reappear this Friday, but she did not turn up. Magistrate Asimwe Tadeo has given her an ultimatum of 2 days till Monday to reappear in court in person.
Olunaku olwaleero minisita omubeezi ow'ebyettaka Persis Namuganza lwabadde alina okuddamu okulabikako mu maaso g'omulamuzi Tadeo Asimwe mu kkooti y'e Nakawa okuleeta ebiwandiiko ku ttaka erikayanirwa e Lusanja era nga ono talabiseeko wabula omulamuzi kwasinzidde n'amuwa mpaka bbalaza eya wiiki ejja okulabikako mu kkooti kubanga taweereddwa nsonga nambulukufu lwaki minisita ono talabiseeko mu kkooti.
The choice, she wants to make a choice on when the court should conduct the case. Yeah, because we don't dictate on how she does her ministerial job, but she has no choice when it comes. And write it down. One last opportunity for the minister to come here. So for that matter, the Honorable Minister should appear here on Monday at 9 a.m. to continue with the cross-examination, failure of which we shall take it that she has no evidence to offer and proceed with the case. I hope that is taken.
Most obliged, my lord.
That is the ruling now. I don't expect any reply. That's the ruling. I was constrained to allow you, otherwise there was no reason given here. You can also speak, you also know. You will not give reason to give us Monday at 9, if the Honorable Minister is not here. She's being sued in her personal capacity, remember?
Yes, sir.
Not as the minister. She's sued as Namuganza, not as the minister. And she's here to prove that she was doing her ministerial job. Now, if she doesn't want to come and bring evidence, Monday at 9. Can we proceed with the...
If you are at KCCA, you cannot look at a particular map and say, this is Mberere village. Okay, to answer that question, you say yes or no. Do you have in your office a map which shows Mberere village? We have, say yes or no.
The agreement reads this courtroom, and I tell you, when we go on ground to show you, and they show you on the road there, will I be...
By residents in Ireland, Uganda, in Busanja. However, as I've said, the land that we're dealing with was the desert land, so we have to take.
Welcome back from that story. Moving on, the State Minister for Tourism, Wildlife and Antiquities, Honorable Godfrey Chiwanda Subi, has launched the Handcraft and a Souvenir Development Project in Uganda with an aim of boosting tourist attraction. They have received $1.5 billion to fund it and empower the practitioners.
Minisita omubeezi ow'ebyobulambuzi Godfrey Kiwanda Subi olunaku olwaleero atongoza ebintu ebirukibwa nga bino birukibwa mikono gamba nga obukomo enkofiira ng'ebyobulambuzi mu ggwanga Uganda. Minisita w'ebyobulambuzi atongozaawo kyayise handcraft and souvenir development project mu ggwanga Uganda nga bawaddeyo obukadde kamu kitundu eza dola ezingeza okutandikibwako.
Shall launch the handcraft and souvenir development project in Uganda. The visitors, when they visit, one of the things that somebody want to go with should be at least a handcraft from either one of the regions of this country. One day I was moving and I found one of our visitors who I was traveling with him. I was very proud with all that product that he had picked from West Nile. He could put everything in a handler in a checked-in luggage, but this he wanted to have it in his hand luggage. So I was asking why. I said, this is so special. It tells a story about West Nile. This was particularly from West Nile. And the National Development Plan, NDP2, recognizes tourism as the key primary growth sector with great potential to boost the economic transformation of this country.
So you have used the trade paper, but the core which remains is it is the one we use to make the pencil holders and sharp item holder organizer.
Wembukunganya nembuweza sewa wembuleta opasente.
Wembukunganya n'obuweza tusobola okutraininga nawe n'otandika okubikola oba si kyo tetukugula kuba tulina okumala tukunganya okuva mu masomero ku bintu ebyenjawulo. These are newspaper, old newspaper. We can make this can work as a flower base on the table, or you can put it in your house and it works as a lampshade, as you see it is there. This is the flower vase too. These flower vases are made out of PVC banner cover rolls. You can create a flower vase like that. This beautiful mirror you see here, we use paper, cardboard, to create a frame of this, as you see at the back. So we use papers, cardboards, newspapers, waste papers from schools, from Nassau Road and everywhere.
Alright, welcome back from that story. Let's now take a very short commercial break. Please do stay with us.
Tugenda kumula mukatono wabula mugetukomawo nago tosibwa emboozi y'omwana eyafiiridde mu kidiba ekyasimibwa jjajjawe yennyini ewaka katukomewo.
Standard Television. Yes, we can.
How do you sing about a love so deep without feeling like you missed something?
Hello everyone, Gwe Nage aweddemu essuubi, nzize okuzzamu essuubi. Gwe wonna asuubira nti no Katonda yakwerabira. No, it's not only you. Mukama yatumanya before nga tetunnemanya nga tukyali mu mbuto z'abanyaffe. So gwe aweddemu essuubi, nzize encouraginga, nzize okuwoya omwoyo. Kubanga this is not the end. There is no situation that is always permanent.
1 in a million.
I've seen gods fly. I've seen men build weapons that I couldn't even imagine. We are home.
The revolution will not be. You will not be able to plug in, turn on, and cop out. Wakanda forever! The revolution will not be televised. Let's have some fun.
Great to have you back. No better place to be.
You don't know what this is, do you? Hello, Poppy.
They've taken Elizabeth.
Welcome aboard the Black Pearl.
We must save her. Where do we start?
Jack Sparrow. He talked about the Black Pearl.
Make a deal with him. He can lead us to it.
You forget your place. You are a blacksmith.
Yes, tosobola ekigo kya Bombashi ko STV era nga basajja balwanyi abasajja engwanguli abasajja abatamaga nga balwana ya MCP ejenjawulo saagala bakunyumirize wenyini wano ku STV buli lwakubiri sawa 3 ezekiro lwakusatu sawa 3 ezekiro n'olwomukaga sawa 3 ezekiro tugenda kuba tunyumirwa tugenda kukola lwo smackdown ate ne main event saagala bakunyumirize ekigo kya Bombashi ko STV banange.
Thank you for watching Standard Television. Yes, we can.
Come back from that very short break. Moving on, the Ministry of Education has applauded the government for the increased number of girls in schools today compared to before the NRM government captured power. This was said by Robert Odeng Cheng on behalf of the ministry during the launch of the Higher Education Awards of East Africa at Hotel Africana.
Omu ku bakungu mu ministry y'ebyenjigiriza n'ebyemizannyo Robert Odeng Ochen ono yakiikiridde minisita w'ebyenjigiriza n'emizannyo ategeezezza ng'omuwendo gw'abaana abawala abasoma ensangi zino bwe gulinnyidde ddala ono abyogeredde wali ku Hotel Africana ng'atongoza engule z'ebyenjigiriza ebya waggulu mu East Africa.
In countries, higher education and particularly university education is recognized as a key force for modernization and development. And this is why National Registered Movement Government, since its assumption of power in 1986, worked tirelessly to change the landscape in Uganda. Uganda has achieved a big stride in higher education provision since the NRM government attained political leadership of this country. Before then, higher education was largely inaccessible with lots of challenges in its quality and its curricula, governance, and many challenges as well, and the private sector participation.
These girls are free to join them. So the girl child population rose from less than 10 to 45.16, which is almost becoming the parity. But for us, we want to continue until the girl child stands at 51. Because the population of Uganda, both men to women, female to male, is 51 girls, women, female, 49 male. And therefore, we still have some miles to go, but this is already a very good achievement within this short time. This is what I want to inform you and inform the general public about the intervention the government has put in place, which has managed to raise the number of students who are girls, female, from less than 10 in 1986 to now up to 45.
You are reporter Sharon for that story. Moving on, events promoter Musinguzi Abe, commonly known as Bajo Events, together with Abitex Promotions, have refuted circulating claims that Uganda Police cancelled their Echepukulu concert. They said all this during the press conference at Freedom City this afternoon.
Abategesi b'ebivulo okuli Abitex Promotions ono nga Musinguzi Abe awamu ne Patrick Mukasa abasinga bw'amanyi nga Bajjo beesambaze ebyogerwa nti poliisi yakulinnya mu kivulu kyabwe ekimanyiddwa nga Echepukulu ekigenda okubeerawo, era ne bakakasa nti gavumenti tesobola kulinnya mu kivulu kyabwe kubanga kitegekeddwa okuyamba abo bonna abasibe abali mu makomera nga basibibwa tebalina musango. Katubirabe mbujjuvu.
Ebagambye mugende masomero enteekateeka ate ffe tukolera ku poliisi tugenda kubeera nabo ate tubafuna nayo tuba tugendayo kukolayo ffe tubalinze mu gibajja batukwetya gaswa nina kudda mu projekiti zange endala neba biyimiriza nja kukola emirimu endala sigenda kuva ku mulamu bivulu nsobola okulira ddi nga nteekebyo nsobola okumala emwaka nteeka ebifuyesi bwendi ntambula era n'abaana basobola bivulu eba bisitoka osigala ate sobola n'okujjamu erinnya nensabira mu linnya ly'omukulu era nimba tuba tusinza okodyo tulina 10 okodyo 10 twakozesa agamba loko mu bitano okodyo oyo okoze loko mu bitano okozesa ko busatu n'ekitumbalo kaakuna tubeera kwenda pulani kati pulani wiiki ejja egenda kuba eyingirawo era mujja kuba mugiraba esamuli b'amawulire nagenda ombuuza mirambo gitambula balamu mutwale ng'omulambo actually mukulu wange Abitex naneebuuzako kola nebalamu nemugamba akola ekibanga kya ssente kubanga balamu mulaye muntu asikutegeka ebivulu talina ati era singa simugaga simayadde kadda mu Kampala kuba talina mukisa bwabivu talina kintu kyakola n'afuna ebbanga nali David Ebbala kwanza ndi mwana muto omukulu gyekiri ku Sande neba Bajo event omusibe w'omwezi bakutegeerya
Welcome back from that story. Moving on, fear this morning has gripped area residents of Nabuti village in Mukono municipality after a 2-year-old child identified as Chirabo Praise drowned in a pond. The infuriated residents have accused the parents and local authorities for negligence since they deliberately failed to cover this pond.
Omwana afiiridde mu kidiba mu municipality y'e Mukono. Entisa bwebutikidde abatuuze ku kyalo Nabuti ekisangibwa mu municipality y'e Mukono. Omwana ategerekeseeko nga Kirabo Praise bw'asangiddwa ng'atengejjera ku mazzi mu kidiba ekyasimibwa jjajjaawe ewaka. Kitalo nnyo, omwoyo gw'omugenzi Mukama gumuze mirembe. Katubibawe mbujjuvu.
Mugamba tekisoboka kubanga nze teri mwana gwendaba ng'ayita wano nesitamutwalako ki buvunaanyizibwa n'akomawo eno kati bagenza okudda bw'ati okunoonyanoonya omwana bamusanze ku kidiba ng'atengeetera ku mazzi kati awo ne bafunayo eddaala ne bamugjayo kati olumaze ne bamuddusaako mu ddwaliro balabe oba akyali mulamu nagenza omukomyawo nga bagamba mufu bwafeeyo nga bamugoba bugobi asobola okugwamu n'afiirawo kino ekinnya kyola kimaze kazeewo ebbanga ne bwaba muntu mukulu nga bamugobera kyagwayo era agwayo nagabondaba
andeetedde emmere bulungi kyemisana n'enkirya mbadde era muyungubivu bwe ntyo watuuse n'addakomawo nga simanyi wakimidde nti jangu waliwo ekiriwo ewaka waliwo gye tulaga tangambye nti mwana kyoba ki okutuuka nti mwana afudde bwagudde mu kinnya ekinnya ndowooza kimeze emyezi oba giringa emeka nga 7 awo ziyita 7-8 tetujja gamba nti kiyesi kyasimwa kimaze emyezi nga 7-8 bamugambako kaleera nga bumanyi omuntu okumugambako timuna ekinnya tokibiseeko tukigire mangu gamba ekinnya mukireke ne bekimala emyaka nga 2 kinnya kyange kiri wange kale awo siraba amigo kumufuniramu
Alright, that's too absurd. Now, murder rate in Mexico soars to a new record as Ebola virus spreads in Congo. That and many more after the break. Please do stay with us.
Tugenda kumula mukatono tukomawo tukwe amawulire agafudde mu mawanga ag'ebweru.
Now, doctors in the Democratic Republic of Congo have quarantined 15 people in South Kivu province over fears that they have been affected by Ebola. All of them are members of the same family and had recently returned from the provincial capital city of Goma, where a man died from Ebola on Wednesday. A third case has now been detected there.
Abasawo mu ggwanga erya Congo bazudde abantu 15 abalowoozebwa okuba n'ekirwadde kinnamutta ekya Ebola. Kigambibwa nti bano bonna bava mu famire y'emu era ng'emabegakaawo waliwo omusajja eyali akafa ekirwadde kino eky'Ebola.
This is the clinic in Goma where the man sought help before he died. He fell sick days after returning home from an Ebola-infected area where he was working in a mining area. The clinic is now closed. Some clinicians have been vaccinated and health workers are trying to trace people the victim made contact with. More than 1 million people live in this city on the border with Rwanda.
We did not know what was happening. We just saw people looking like doctors carrying him away. They said they will come back to vaccinate us.
We are afraid as Goma residents because we have seen how people are dying in Butembo and Beni, night and day.
The second worst outbreak in the country's history was declared a year ago and has since claimed the lives of 1,700 people. It's second only to the outbreak in West Africa that killed 11,000 people 5 years ago. Health workers trying to combat the outbreak are having to deal with militia groups and communities, both hostile to them, as well as poor infrastructure in vast regions where villages are hard to reach. Fatuma Kahambu is an Ebola survivor who spends her time taking care of children whose parents are either sick or dead. She also talks to people in her village in the town of Beni about the importance of healthcare. Some Congolese want to know about a new Ebola vaccine they've heard about.
People are saying the new proposed vaccine isn't good. Health workers need to sensitize people so they can understand because this virus needs to go away.
The proposal by the World Health Organization to use a vaccine for clinical trials is controversial. Critics say the drug is experimental and shouldn't be tested on Congolese people. The WHO says vaccination is important for research.
WHO expert recommendation is very clear. We need to continue doing the clinical trial to get more information on safety and effectiveness. This will allow to have more concrete recommendations, the best way to use them. Because when we have an outbreak, this is an opportunity also to do further research.
Back in Goma, doctors try to work out how to stop the disease from spreading.
Moving on, the murder rate in Mexico is at the highest level recorded in its history. On average, around 90 people are killed every day. More than 17,000 were killed in the first half of this year. The figures do not include drive-by shootings, kidnaps, extortion, and other serious crimes as cartel and gang violence continues across that country.
Chitta abantu mu ggwanga erya Mexico kyeyongedde okulinnya era nga ebyafaayo bigamba nti abantu abawerera ddala 9 be battibwa kumpi buli lunaku olukya era abantu abasoba mu 1,700 be bakattibwa mu kitundu ky'omwaka guno.
A cycle of violence has gripped the Mexican state of Veracruz. Once a thriving economic hub for Mexico, it appears as though insecurity here has spiraled out of control. Not only has there been an increase in homicides and drive-by shootings, but also other crimes like extortion and kidnappings. in the coastal city of Coatzacoalcos, that perception of insecurity many residents feel has led to a sharp economic decline, forcing business owners to close shop and leave town.
Kidnappings are what really have hit us hard. Making news headlines about kidnappings has also been bad for us. It's had a devastating impact on private investment in the city.
The escalating violence in Veracruz is just one example of the deteriorating security situation across much of the country. There were 17,608 murders recorded nationwide in the first half of the year, a 10% increase from 2018, which happened to be a record-setting year for homicides in Mexico.
I worry about homicides. I worry about kidnappings and robberies against people.
The Mexican president's strategy to combat violence has been the creation of a national guard. Critics say this militarized response by the government has, until now, failed to deliver its intended results.
The main strategy of this government has been the National Guard, which has not even finished being established, so it's difficult to evaluate if they are even fulfilling their goals.
In much of Mexico, insecurity is rooted in the splintering of drug cartels who fight over control of territory. That violence, however, frequently spills into the community.
Alright, welcome back from that story. Golola Moses has vowed to smash Umar Semata. That and many more after the break.
Tugenda kumula mukatono tukomewo tukwe ebifudde mu byemizannyo.
Thank you for watching Standard Television. Yes, we can. Thank you for watching Standard Television. Yes, we can.
Sports news, two prominent kickboxers in Uganda, Golola Moses and Umaru Semata, dubbed the pain to lock horns tomorrow, Saturday at Freedom City. They have finished the weighing process today afternoon. First son, Lieutenant General Muhoozi Kainerugaba, has pledged a 10 million prize to whoever wins the first round of the fight.
Abazanyi b'ensambagere Golola Moses ne Umaru Semata bawedde okupimibwa era nga bano bonna beetegefu okwemeka olunaku olw'enkya wali ku Freedom City. Balam ategeezezza nga mutabani w'omukulembeze w'eggwanga Uganda Muhoozi Kainerugaba wasimbyewo obukadde 10 obugenda okweba oyo anaasobola okumega munne mu kitundu ky'oluzannyo olusooka. Gwatudde awo olowooza ani agenda okutwala ensimbi ettomoni zino wabula nga tonnakiddamu katukuwe emboozi eno kujju.
Fans to come early and enjoy a great kickboxing experience of its own kind. All athletes participating in the event have undergone health fitness tests, and on the way in we shall do a final test for readiness for the challenge they are set to undertake. The fight will be in the K1 style. The main fight will be 5 rounds of 3 minutes each, with a 1 minute break between the rounds. The undercards, who are the pro-ams, will be 3 rounds of 2 minutes each and a 1 minute break in between. The Pro-Am National Ranking Season 2 will feature Super Bantamweight 54.6 to 56.4 kilograms, the Super Cruiserweight category, which is 81.5 to 84.6 kilograms. These 2 weights will go up to the semi-finals of the rankings, and we also have the quarter-finals for the super lightweight, which is 60.1 to 60.2 kilograms, and the semi-finals of the super welterweight, which is 66.9 to 69.5. We look forward to great fun tomorrow, Saturday the 3rd. Tubalizi.
ayuza munne gwe nsasula bwe bayuza mutwala mu ddwaliro omuweerera njamulabirira abantu kibalekedde. Haleluya!
Alright, my name is Adams Mayambala. I want to thank the editorial team, those that have been working around the clock to make sure that this news is brought to you this night. Please have a very good night.
okuva ku Monday paka olunaku olwaleero nze weerijo gena kangu musire bulungi mulala.